Hey, this is Midwest Point of View with your co-host Papa Fredo, and here I have the one and only.
Blessings. It's corporate. Oh God.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So, corporate, we know all of the amazing things that you do here around the city, but I just have to ask you, sir, what brought you out today to Ross Mack's Maconomic event?
Definitely. He reached out to me and just put me on game with the whole situation. I was definitely oblivious to the occasion. I love being in environments where I can network and also share some of the knowledge that I've acquired over the years. So I'm excited to be here, learn some shit, teach some shit. Like I'm on that type of time today for sure.
Yes, yes, yes. This is a beautiful place and space to do so. The Wealth Summit is here for that, to get black people together so we can share our knowledge with one another and grow.
Yes,
So,
sir.
with you being here and us having this opportunity today, can you tell me what you could tell, or I'm sorry, what can you tell our followers here, for someone that's looking to get into the entertainment space as far as with like online social media, things of that sort? What can you tell them to encourage them to do so?
Most definitely. Well, consistency is key. Even when you find yourself in periods where it seems like ain't nobody listening or watching, you still got to push through. Because it was definitely quite a period of time where I felt like I was talking to myself whenever I was dropping my content. But when you keep that consistency and that quality coming, eventually you're going to click the algorithm. And once you click the algorithm, it's up from there. So regardless of whatever it may seem like, you gotta keep pushing. Consistency is the most important thing that I can advise to anyone that's trying to come up in the entertainment field for sure.
Thank you, brother. Thank you. We really do appreciate you giving these words here. You know what? I have one more question for you. What inspired you to do social media?
It was an attempt to market my music, and it just kind of blew up bigger than I thought. So I just kind of kept the ball rolling.
I can dig it. I can dig it. Do you have any new music that's about to be released or coming out that you would like to shout out?
Uh, the next single I believe is called No Truce, so that'll be coming out at some point. New episodes, new shows, additional music, like just a lot going on, just keeping it going. Shout out to my chat, Twitch, you know what I'm saying? They be with me, we be getting to it type shit. Motherfuckers is just out here.
Okay, okay. Well, there you have it. Thank you again, my brother. We appreciate you.
Blessings. Certainly, absolutely.
We're here at the Ross Mac Wealth Summit. One of the key things that I'm very passionate about is letting the youth know how they can be successful, how they can create wealth. And with your space being the content space, the new entertainment space, what advice would you give to those who may become successful, they may go viral, they may blow up, and they get that first deal or check? What advice would you give to them to make sure that they don't go back to all our neighborhoods, the trenches, and so forth, and they continue to be successful?
No, for sure. Um, Research, definitely research into how they can enhance their brand once they find themselves in a position to be able to grow. A lot of times, a lack of knowledge is it contributes to a lot of people demise, but a lack of knowledge is really no excuse for that nowadays because the internet is such a vast source of information. So just researching and enhancing so that you can always make your next move your best move.
So one last question. So when you did center yourself in content and find your niche, were there any moments or how did you pivot to grow as an entrepreneur? Because I've seen you out here making other moves and so forth and so on.
Wait, was there any?
What were any avenues as you as an entrepreneur once you did make it? How did you decide to pivot, or did you go into any other lanes of wealth building of other businesses?
Well, my whole journey has just been a lot of trial and error type shit. There are some things that I've tried that I found didn't really work too well, or my following wasn't really interested in. So you just pretty much got to keep bouncing around. YouTube, I've been able to find a niche in that community. Now I'm building a niche on Twitch. Also trying to find my niche in the clothing industry with my new clothing line. So pretty much just taking everything.
You ain't
one
announced
day at
that
a
yet,
time.
or?
It's been out Advanced Prep, advancedprepclothing.com.
Okay, bet. Go and support Advanced Prep. I'm all big on black clothing brands.
Absolutely.
Try and get them out, try to get them exposure.
Most
All right, so thank you, brother.
Blessings.
Blessings, bro.
Thank you so much.